Yeah, just PSA, I didn't approve for no crack bitch to be around my kids, so I hope everyone's in the same place when I arrive.
Oh, we got the last one. Say what's up to baby.
What happens when a dude fresh out of prison after 2 long years gets both his baby mamas ready to throw hands on the same damn day? That's exactly what went down when Blueface walked out them gates. The moment that footage hit the internet, chaos erupted. Everybody was glued to their screens. Blueface had just touched down, trying to spend some chill time with his kids at an indoor playground. But out of nowhere, Chrissy and Rock pulls up with their son, acting like they one big happy family again. The crowd barely had time to blink before things took a wild turn. His other baby mama, Jiden Alexis, saw that viral clip and said, "Oh nah, I'm not letting that slide." She pulled up to the same spot within hours, ready for whatever. But that ain't even the craziest part. While Blueface was locked down for almost 2 years, Chrissy was out here getting cozy with his rivals and even dating a couple of dudes. Now she trying to act like she been loyal the whole time. The streets been buzzing about this mess for months, but when those two women finally faced
I can call it the same. Come on, JJ.
off over the same man, it turned into pure chaos. Real-life reality TV with no cameras needed. Stick around, because I'm breaking down exactly how this madness exploded, what really landed Blueface back behind bars, and which baby mama ended up winning this messy showdown. And trust me, it's not the one you think. According to Whack 100, his manager at the time, Blueface got locked up because he violated probation by sliding back to Vegas when he was straight up banned from going there. Now here's where it gets wild. Whack told Blueface straight up, "Bro, stay out of Vegas. We fighting an attempted case." But what happened? Chrissy and Rock wanted that Vegas trip bad. When Blueface said his manager wasn't having it, she hit him with that, "What, he your daddy or something?" energy. And instead of playing it smart, Blueface folded and went anyway. Big mistake. Soon as they touched down in Vegas, things spiraled fast. A fan came up saying, "Rock, we love you, but we hate him," pointing at Blueface.
Yeah, just PSA, I didn't approve for no bitch to be around my kids, so I hope everyone's in the same place when I arrive. I'm on the way.
Chrissy, pregnant at the time, snapped and swung on the girl. Blueface, trying to stop the chaos, grabbed the fan's phone to delete the footage, but that move cost him heavy. The phone was worth over $800, so they hit him with a robbery charge. Even though he gave it back in seconds, that one charge triggered a probation violation back in Cali, putting him at risk for 4 years behind bars. His lawyer pulled some strings and got it reduced to 300 days in county, but still, if he had just listened to Whack and stayed home, none of this would have gone down. That's what happens when love and ego mix. Expensive lessons. Before we dive into the chaos, let's break down the women behind this madness. First up, Jiden Alexis, the OG baby mama, mom to his 2 kids, Javon and Journey. She's been holding it down for years, on and off.
Play about my kids or disrespect my kids or disrespect me about my kids, yeah, we gonna see how far I'm willing to take you. I'm not no bust about my kids, okay? I don't let anybody just play with them. I don't let anybody just be around my kid. I don't let anybody, it ain't like that over here, okay?
What?
Play that over. You guys wanna go bowling? Yeah. Bowling, 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 bowling.
And she's always been the calm in Blueface's storm. When Blueface says Journey is the most important girl in his life, that's Jaden's daughter he's talking about. But then you got Chrissy and Rock, the ultimate wild card. According to Whack 100, she went from being homeless to living in Blueface's world overnight, but never really showed she was ready for that lifestyle. She was winging it the whole time. Chrissy is the mom of Blueface's youngest son, CJ, short for Chrissy Jr. And ever since she came into the picture, it's been non-stop chaos. The tension between Jiden and Chrissy been bubbling for years, but it exploded once Chrissy got pregnant. Jaden felt blindsided, like Chrissy came out of nowhere and tore up the little family setup she had with Blueface and their kids. And honestly, that's when the disrespect hit a whole new level. While Blueface was locked up, Chrissy was out here acting like she was single and living her best life. Word on the street is she was dating not one, but 2 different dudes while her baby daddy sat in that cell. First, she linked with some local rapper, but that fizzled out quick when he said,
I'm on the way.
Man, Blueface's face still everywhere in her world. Dude even told her to go get your baby daddy back. That's how messy it got. Then she jumped to another guy who already got 3 kids and allegedly doesn't even claim one of them. His baby mama started airing him out online, saying he needed to get checked by his own crew for how he was moving. She even came for Chrisean, saying she needed to get disciplined too for letting anybody pimp on her. And the craziest part, Chrisean was out here on camera kissing these dudes, twerking, and acting like she ain't tied to nobody. She even hopped on different live streams, Frost, Dubs, talking about wanting to live her life and get closer to God. What a contradiction. The streets were watching everything unfold, waiting for Blueface's comeback. Everyone knew once he touched down, he was gonna have something to say, and oh, he did. When he finally got released, you could tell he was ready to reconnect with his family. First stop, seeing his kids. But that's exactly when the drama went from 0 to 100. The viral footage showed them at an indoor playground, Blueface chilling with his kids, Javon and Journey from Jiden. Everything seemed peaceful at first, until Chrisean Rock popped up with little CJ. The tension in that room, you could feel it through the screen. From the look on Blueface's face and his mama Carlissa's tone, it was crystal clear. They weren't happy to see her there. Carlissa was polite, but her voice said it all. Why is this girl even here? Blueface tried to keep it cool, bonding with all his kids, even CJ, calling him nicknames like Junior, CJ, and Sonny, trying to figure out what felt right. But that awkward energy was thick, because Chrisean was acting like everything was sweet, like she hadn't been wilding out the whole time he was locked up. She was smiling, talking about rebuilding the family and moving forward, but come on now, everybody knew what was up. Then the internet lit up when Jiden saw that footage. She wasted no time letting it be known she wasn't with it. She jumped on social media and dropped a PSA that shook the room. I didn't approve for no woman to be around my kids, so I hope everyone's still there when I arrive. That post had people glued to their screens because everyone knew it was about to go down. I'm on the way, I'm on the way. That's exactly what Jiden said, and she meant it. She wasn't just talking tough online. She dropped everything and pulled up, ready to make sure Chrisean wasn't around her kids, Javon and Journey. And honestly, you gotta respect that. See, Jiden's been in Blueface's life since day one. She's the mother of his first 2 kids, the one who held things down when everything else was falling apart. So for Chrisean to pop up, acting like she's part of that family scene after moving wild while Blueface was locked up, that's pure disrespect, no question about it. This whole situation really comes down to 2 things, loyalty and respect. When Blueface was behind bars, Jiden kept it solid. She focused on her kids, kept her name clean, and didn't feed into drama. Meanwhile, Chrisean was out here living like she didn't even have a man, dating around, posting videos, and acting like she was free and single. But the second Blueface got out, she flipped the script, trying to play the loyal baby mama role. Nah, it don't work like that. In the streets, there's a code. If your man's locked up, you either hold him down or keep your distance respectfully. Chrisean broke that code, big time. So when Jiden saw her trying to slide back into that family picture, you already know she wasn't letting that slide. But here's the real heartbreak in all this, the kids. Blueface got 3 of them, Javon and Journey with Jiden, and CJ, aka Chrisean Jr. with Chrisean. These little ones didn't ask for any of this chaos. They just want time with their dad, without the grown-up drama and tension. But when 2 women are at war over the same man, and one of them moving reckless, it turns into a toxic mess that hurts everyone, especially the kids. In the clip, you can see Blueface trying to bond with little CJ, but the tension is thick because the moms ain't on the same page, and it shows. Heavy. He's clearly trying to be a dad to all his kids, but the baby mama crossfire keeps getting in the way. What really stands out is how eager Chrisean looks now that he's home. She even talked about collecting bread to give back to Blueface, saying, "That money was for my baby daddy and my son." She tried to prove she was thinking about him the whole time, saying he got every right to hate me and claiming she would never lie on him. But the actions we all saw while he was locked say something different. Pulling up to that family meetup like everything's sweet made it look like she's scrambling for good graces, but that damage might already be done. Meanwhile, Jiden's response was cold and controlled. No threats, no ranting, just clear boundaries and real-life follow-through. She said she didn't approve of Chrisean being around her kids and then actually arrived to enforce it. Straight protector mode. She's guarding her children and her spot as the mother of Blueface's first 2 kids, period. That move also puts the message on the table for Blueface. If you want a healthy relationship with Javon and Journey, respect their mother's rules about who's around them. The internet went wild when the footage dropped. Folks picked sides, studied body language, and analyzed every second like court evidence. When that footage dropped, social media went crazy. Some people were riding for Jayden, saying she had every right to protect her kids and keep boundaries tight. Others tried to defend Chrisean, saying she just wanted CJ to see his dad, but most folks weren't buying that narrative at all. The majority called her out for how she moved while Blueface was locked up, because the streets don't forget, and they sure don't forgive when you play dirty. This whole thing is way deeper than baby mama drama. It's about respect, loyalty, and consequences. When your partner's locked down, there's an unspoken code about how you carry yourself. Chrisean broke that code loud and clear, and now she's dealing with the fallout. You can't live reckless and then act shocked when nobody trusts you anymore. That's just real talk. At this point, Blueface's next move is crucial. He can't keep both women happy. One's out here trying to rebuild her image, while the other's focused on protecting her kids and her peace. The smartest thing he could do? Forget the drama and put all his energy into being a father and co-parenting the right way. But let's be real, this is Blueface we're talking about. With these personalities in the mix, this story's far from over. Chrisean's going to keep fighting to prove she's still loyal, while Jayden's going to keep standing firm and guarding her spot as the real one in his life. And Blueface, he's right in the middle of a storm he helped create. Blueface is stuck right in the middle of two women who both want him, but for totally different reasons. And honestly, this whole situation could have been avoided if everybody had just moved with a little integrity. Chrisean should have held it down while her baby daddy was locked up instead of acting single and wilding out. Jayden shouldn't have to step in and fight to keep her kids away from drama they had nothing to do with. And Blueface, he's got to take accountability for all this chaos. When you start families with two women who don't like each other, you're building a storm before it even rains. Now 3 innocent kids are caught in the middle of grown-up drama they didn't ask for. And that's the real tragedy in all this. The streets are locked in watching how this unfolds. Will Chrisean bounce back and prove she's still loyal? Will Jayden keep holding her spot as the main one? And will Blueface finally step up and handle business like a man instead of letting the women fight his battles? One thing's for sure, this saga is far from over. Both of these women are fighting for the same man, and neither one's backing down. But from what we've seen so far, it looks like Jayden might have taken the W this round. What y'all think? Team Jayden or Team Chrisean? Drop your thoughts in the comments, hit that like button, share this with the gang, and don't forget to subscribe. I'll catch y'all in the next one. Stay dangerous and keep it 100.